G'day mates, and welcome back. Now we've been talking about some pretty amazing animals, but today we're going to talk about an animal that I think God had fun making. It's the platypus, and it's a creature that has stunned scientists for centuries. Originally, back in the 1700s, explorers sent a platypus back to England, and the scientists who studied it thought it was a fake. They couldn't believe what they saw. It made milk and had fur like a mammal. It laid eggs, had webbed feet, and had a bill like a bird. It had legs out to the side like a reptile, and could sense electric fields like a fish. Now we don't have webs on our hands or feet, but God gave the platypus special webbing on its feet that helps it to swim. The webs on their feet help them to glide through the water quickly to catch their prey. God also put claws on their feet for when they walk on land and for when they need to dig. They're actually able to fold back the webbing on their feet to reveal their claws, and that gives them a better grip. Now take a second to think about your favorite food. You got it? All right, how about everybody just shout it out? Those are some pretty good answers. Yours is my personal favorite. Now God gave the platypus a bill, just like a bird. This bill is wide and long enough to help it easily catch its prey. The platypus doesn't have teeth, but God designed this animal to once it has caught its prey, it'll then ingest some gravel to help it digest its food. When platypuses swim underwater to find their food, they close both their ears and their eyes. So how do they find their food if they're not able to hear or see anything? God gave them a special radar in their bill that uses electroreception. Their bill sends out signals into the water that help them to find their food. God sure is an amazing creator, isn't he? Imagine living outside in the freezing cold while also being soaking wet all of the time. Sounds miserable, right? Well, God designed the platypus with waterproof fur, and this fur allows them to swim in really cold waters without getting chilled to the bone. Their fur keeps them nice and warm and insulated against winter weather. One more crazy thing about platypuses is that the males have venomous spurs on their hind legs. They use this venom to defend themselves against predators. Now, platypus venom isn't strong enough to kill a human, but it sure does hurt. Now keep in mind that in the beginning, all platypuses, as well as all other animals, were friendly. God made everything very good, but Adam's sin even affected animals, like the platypus. So God has given animals the ability to defend themselves from other animals. Now God obviously values this amazing animal. He made it after all. The platypus and all of God's creation is here to bring God glory. Bill here is here to remind us that as much as God values all animals, he values us so much more. Because God has created us in his image, we all have great value. No matter how old or young you are, what skin shade you may have, where you live, how healthy or sick you are, or even what you can or can't do, God values each and every one of us. And because each of us are made in God's image and have great value, we should treat each other with great care and with dignity. We need to show respect to everyone, no matter how different from us they may be. The way we treat others reflects how we feel about their creator, so we should be kind to everybody. Now let's get out there and be amazing to all of our fellow image bearers.